Hello, beautiful heart. What's vibing today with you? I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor, and I'm here just to do this little public service announcement before the reading to let you know there are people on the internet, on the different social platforms impersonating me. It is not me. How do you know if it's not me or if it is me? Here's how you know. I will never DM you first. I will never leave a comment on a comment saying I have a message for you to DM me. I will not friend request you. I don't care if it's my picture, it looks like my profile, my post. They are not me. They are imposters. They are lower vibrational scammers. Why do I say that? Because no legitimate Lightworker or energy reader will ever reach out to you first. It's not how we work. So keep yourself safe. If you do want to work with me, you do want a reading with me, I have specials going all the time. So check out my website, drdanae.com. You can schedule yourself right there. You're going to want to look for the monthly specials if you want to get in on the special. I do have other ways to work with me there. You can book yourself. If you send me an email first to theawakeningdoctor@gmail.com, I will reply, but I will never friend request you, private message you, or email you first. Just not going to happen. All right, guys, keep yourself safe out there. As always, I'm sending you oceans and oceans of love. I hope you enjoy the reading. Bye-bye. Hey, what's vibin', beautiful heart? Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor, here to do today's Starseed Lightworker 5D, What Your Cells Want You to Know reading. Let's jump in. All right, Spirit, all of you and me, show me the cards. I need to see. Healing. Feels like there's been a lot of that going on. Lighten your load. And commitment. Okay. As I was going to say with the healing, I feel like there's been a lot of this going on. For some of you, maybe you're just now coming into the realization or recognizing that a lot of that pain, anxiety, anger, all of those lower vibrational emotions that have been so intense, that seem to keep coming up, that they are there for a purpose. They are there for your healing. And you are finally allowing it. You're embracing it. As you're embracing this and learning to be gentler with yourself. Guys, there's enough mass consciousness people out there with the judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame, that there is no room for you to do that to yourself. Make sure that inner dialogue that you have with yourself, your thoughts, the way you speak to yourself and about yourself is very loving, very compassionate. That is going to help lighten your load. Many of you have been feeling this pull to release something, to let something go. Something is no longer working for you. You're realizing it was very ego-based. It definitely could be about a relationship. That's one way that I could read this, but when this first fell out, I really felt that this was a commitment that you're strengthening with yourself, not trampling on your own boundaries, things like that. But For some of you, this also feels like, even though you're still somehow, whether it's energetically or emotionally tied to a relationship that really is no longer working because you've been awakening at a deeper level, releasing that will lighten the load and strengthen your commitment to yourself. So that's for some of you. Not all of you are in that relationship dynamic. All right, number 1, angelic realms, team effort, charity, validation, and patience. And when I was meditating on the reading, this card came out twice. So here we are again. And each time that it's come out, I keep hearing, yeah, your guides, your angels, your team, your personal spirit team want to work with you closer and deeper. There are some you are aware of that you're working with, but I feel like there is a handful who are behind the scenes and helping and assisting. They've been trying to get your attention, but there's still some doubt going on. Like, you're seeing the signs, you sense it, you feel it, but there's still this doubt energy. So it's like you're asking for more signs to confirm the signs. That's why I say there's doubt. But yes, there is more trying to get your attention and want to work with you and be able to come closer to you for this next level that you're stepping in. Number 5, Cathedral of Light, stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, artistry. Where in this journey and with whom has there been a challenging relationship? For some of you, it's going to be quite a few people. Others of you, it may just be 1 or 2. But wherever the stubborn attitude is, if it's with you or if it's with the other person, this is holding you back for your growth and stepping into this next level. This stubbornness, whether it's coming from you or from them, it's rooted in ego, altered ego and pride. It's not like that divine stubbornness of you're not going to give up until you prove a universal law to yourself or something like that. This is more, it's more of the old energy and altered ego pride. Number 2, Anta Karana, crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, coming full circle. Okay, there's a couple of things I'm getting off of this. So for those of you that have had a very special relationship with an animal or animals that have crossed over the rainbow bridge, and if you've been wondering if they have messages or if you can get in contact with them or anything like that, or you've been getting messages or signs, know that yes, that is them, that is what's going on. And the more attention you put onto your awakening journey, your spirituality, whatever that is for you, guys, there is no right or wrong in spirituality. There is one mountain, many different ways up the mountain. There are many different spiritual movements and groups, and many, each one has their own lane, their own, specialty or whatever. there is not one that has the answers to everything. There is not one way to awaken or to evolve. Spirituality is about you finding what works for you. You are a unique being. Your spirituality is meant to be unique to you. You don't need to share it, anything like that. The only time I warn people to run is if there's a lot of dogma or strict rules that, and I'm not against rules, guys, so, hear this in the context I'm trying to state it. Even though Mercury's in retrograde and communication get really wonky and things misinterpreted, but this is literally all the energy just went flat. What I was gonna say, it was like boom, vanished. Okay. All right, I guess we'll come back to it. Spirituality, there we go. Thank you for whoever was sending that my way. Message received. Yes, anybody that, if guys, your body will never lie to you. Your heart is not going to lie to you. So if you're getting involved in groups or situations or people, that there is still a lot of dogma, a lot of duality, right and wrong, good and bad. If there's still judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, shame, and gossip going on, ask yourself to really show you if that's where you need to be. Because there are many different wonderful spiritual groups, but there are also some that are very much run like religion and have really kind of gotten off the path of truth and are pushing their own agenda. That's what I'm saying. So wherever you feel you are being fed, whatever spiritual practices that is, and it could be a hodgepodge of stuff. Again, there's no right or wrong. All right. 51, be curious, look deeper. For some of you, looking deeper feels very scary, very, very dark, very intense, like it's gonna overtake you. Guys, if you're new to me, then obviously you haven't heard me say this before, but when we're doing this work and we're looking at the fear and the doubt and the hurts and pains, we get to a level that it's like a solid, it's a root, it's there, and it feels too scary, too intense to look at it. And the longer you sit in it, the inner dialogue comes up and it takes you back to a point in childhood. And this is a dialogue like a cassette player. It just that play button gets pushed. And anytime you go to clear this, and it's going to more than likely have to do with that unworthiness program that shows up in many different ways. But look deeper. There's always further to go. The truth never changes, it only expands. You are an infinite being in an infinite multiverse. Number 2, break free, regain your youth, and fly. Yeah, where have you literally been holding yourself back? Where have you been hiding for fear of judgment? Where have you been judging yourself? That's really what I feel on that. Stop judging yourself. There's no room for it. You're here for a purpose. Your voice, your life, there's a big purpose to fill, and people need to hear it. Yeah. Reveal the truth that has been long hidden. Absolutely. And that's the truth. I really feel this is truth, you telling you the truth. This can absolutely have to do with this root and looking deeper. Guys, we're moving into this full moon. I believe it's on the 16th of May. It's in Scorpio. That's all about death and rebirth and bringing forth the truth. Mercury in retrograde, Jupiter's new 12-year cycle, Venus in Aries, full moon in Scorpio. This is all about relationships. It's about truth. The most important relationship you will ever have is the relationship with you. This awakening journey is about accepting all of you and going within, looking deeper to find that truth. And that truth that root tries to keep you away from is the beauty of who you really are. That there is a superhero in your heart. That is who you are. Your life, your Matrix 3D life has been opposite of that. But that's what you're shedding. This is talking about stepping into your authenticity. Guys, let me know in the comments for these Lightworker Starseed readings. Do you like them shorter, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or do you prefer them to be a little bit longer? Let me know. Curious. Look, with the tarot. This came flying out, the Fool. Yep. You have stepped through a portal. You could be feeling a bit out of sorts and a bit uncomfortable right now. That is okay. That is part of the process. What you need to do is stay out of your head. Stay out of your head. Drop everything into your heart. All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You've been putting in hard work, diligent work, focus. I feel like this work is you focusing on you. Feels like you're waiting on communication to come in. Feel like you've already expected that to come in. You have been focused on yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, this is almost to wish fulfillment. This is, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. In between, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This could be as well that you're not telling anybody. You're not communicating with anybody about what you are working on and what you are creating. Yeah. you're moving away from any energy and anybody that makes you question yourself, doubt yourself, or who is not supporting you. Family, friends, lovers, work, whatever. That's really what I'm getting. Yeah, absolutely. Look, you are believing in yourself. You're not dealing with that lower vibrational energy, thoughts, or people, and it's about to pay off. We went from the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, to the Queen of Pentacles. You are bossing up big time. Don't throw in the towel just yet. You may be exhausted. Like I said, you may be in that void or feeling very uncomfortable, out of sorts. Guys, it's okay. That's expected right now. Go slow. There is no need to rush right now. Get very clear with yourself. Spend some alone time shutting off everything, at least 20 minutes. Give yourself 20 minutes to focus on what you want to experience and create for the next 3 to 6 months. And focus on that. Allow yourself to acknowledge what you have been resisting and acknowledge what you want to release at this full moon. We have number 5, sacred bond, healing, clear space for higher energies. We started with healing. We're ending with it. Rising to Palladian frequencies. Yep. You're tapping into the Palladian energy, and it is an absolutely beautiful frequency and energy. The more that you heal and clear, the more this is going to activate and show up in your world. Yep, indigo child. I feel like somebody who just heard me say that and see this card. A wave of like relief just rushed over you. Like you've been feeling this, but you've doubted it, couldn't wrap your head around it, and you have been asking for validation. There it is. Number 3, inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, community. You were the black sheep. You were the rebellious one. You were the one picked on and outcasted. Why? Because you're an indigo. You are from higher realms. You weren't meant to be matrix. You weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to be a leader. You are meant to come into your own and discover all of you, who you want to be, how you want your life to be in the 7th golden age, and you are here to help the planet awaken. Key to your freedom. This one's number 1. You're going to love this card. Healed inner child. Create inner safety. Self-kindness. Yeah. And for those of you who are new to me, that may want to go deeper in healing, understanding inner child, shadow, altered ego, and all of that, I do have a course. It's called The Immersion and Mission Metamorphosis, and we go deep quickly. But yeah, I'll be opening that up again. I have a current class going. Soon I will open that up. So if you want information on that, just send me an email, reach out to me, let me know. All right. All right, beautiful heart. I hope this reading gave you some clarity. In fact, you know what? I want to pull a Mary Magdalene card real quick before I sign off. Woo. Yep, the shadow. A lot of shadow aspects have been coming out, that especially with Mercury retrograde. Recognize what is shadow. Shadows are projected energy that we took on and believed it to be us. So yeah. And guys, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck was body temple. That's number 3. Challenge yourself to eat more high vibrational right now, more raw foods, fruits and vegetables. Try to avoid hooved animals and red meat at this time. Ask your body what it needs for optimal performance, because it is going through an upgrade. Your whole multi-body system is upgrading right now. When that happens, a lot of physical symptoms can show up. Then the different shadows and altered ego get involved, and then you start thinking something's wrong, when it's actually spiritual ascension symptoms. So tune into your body and really connect with it and support your body temple the best that you can right now. All right, beautiful heart. I am sending you oceans and oceans of love. In the presence of the Christ, I bless you with health, wealth, joy, love, and peace. Until next time, bye-bye.